Welcome back to a Saturday night at Washington High School for a little single-game girls hoops matchup between the Washington Demons and the Oskaloosa Indians. Another non-conference matchup for the Demons here on the Southeast Iowa Video Network, where we are, of course, powered by Washington County Hospital and Clinics. My name is Jack Knowlton. I'll be joined very shortly by my broadcast partner, Zeph Walker-L, as we welcome you in to the pregame show presented by the A&C Williams Agency of Farm Bureau Financial Services. Well, since we last had a broadcast here on the Southeast Iowa Video Network, the Demons have played a pair of games. They lost, of course, to Burlington here, 55-47 in a good Southeast Conference battle. They then went on the road and beat West Liberty 51-31, a nice 20-point win for Washington. We'll be referencing some stats from that game throughout the night. But in their most recent game, Washington comes in tonight here on the second of a back-to-back. They played Keokuk last night, and it was a big win for the Chiefs, 62-32. They remain in first place in the SEC. Washington now in fourth at 3-3 in conference play after those losses to the Chiefs and Greyhounds. Fort Madison at 4-2 ahead of them, as well as Burlington, which is 4-1, and Keokuk at 5-1. So that puts Washington at 7-5 under head coach Colin Mulford. That win over West Liberty did see them surpass their season total of wins from last season with 6. Oskaloosa comes in here at 3-9. The Class 4A side is 0-5 in the Little Hawkeye Conference. But that doesn't mean they have not had some success against Washington. And in fact, they have had a lot of it in the last few seasons. Washington does lead this series 13-8 in games since 2006. But recently it has been all Oskaloosa. They have won 5 of the last 6 matchups, including a 52-44 win last season. Adeline Long was the star of the show in that game for Washington. She had 22 points, but it was a player on the other side who will not be in this game because she was a senior last year for Oskaloosa, but her impact was certainly felt in that win, and that was Deja Foster. Foster, 38 points, 22 rebounds in that win over Washington. She averaged 17 points and around 13 rebounds a game last year. She was the Little Hawkeye Conference Player of the Year. She, as you can see on the graphic, is gone. Now playing at Kirkwood, graduated from Oskaloosa, one of the more decorated players in their program's history. So that is an important note. It will be a different look for Oskaloosa for some of the Washington returners. Long and some of the older Demons will have to get familiar with some different names. In Oskaloosa, that record a little bit telling. They definitely miss a player of Foster's caliber, as anyone would. And for the Indians, the stars this year, well, most of them are named Cole. Pora Cole wearing number 2 tonight, Deja Cole wearing number 4, and Naomi Cole wearing number 5. Don't worry, we'll refer to them mostly by their first names here tonight, but they are the 3 leading scorers on this team. Naomi and Cora right under 10 points a game. Deja Cole averages around 8 and just under 3 rebounds as well. Pora Cole at 3.7 and Naomi Cole at 9.8 points and 6 boards per game. So Washington will have to do some contending on the boards. They did lose the rebounding battle in that win over West Liberty. However, they did grab 13 O boards, as they tend to do. Washington winning that game 51-31. Shot 26.5% from 3 in that game. Went 8 for 9 from the free throw line as well. Forced 20 turnovers and had 8 steals in that victory over the Comets. Struggled, though, of course, against Keokuk. Kendra Boatman, who we saw here on the Southeast Iowa Video Network, went for 25 in that one, as we welcome in Zeph Walker-L alongside myself for this broadcast. Zeph, a little Saturday Night Fever in action for Washington. Just a one-off game tonight, no doubleheader. The Demons going to welcome a 3-9 Oskaloosa team. Washington took a big loss to Keokuk, 62-32 in their last game. What do you make of the action tonight as Washington looks to get back in the win column, looks to get right a little bit with a rare weekend game?
Well, first off, we want to see who can bring the heat because it is cold outside.
It is.
So we want to see some shots put up. We want to see someone catch fire because if they're cold, they're not going to make it any better.
Yeah, Adeline Long went for 12 points. It was a really balanced scoring game for Washington against West Liberty. That was, not a particularly hot shooting night for the Demons, but they got things done, played very good defense, started really well. That's going to be big tonight against Oskaloosa. We'll send it to a quick break. When we come back, you'll have the starting lineups and the national anthem as we get set for Washington-Oskaloosa here on the Southeast Iowa Video Network.
There are places where all roads lead to families providing for their loved ones and their community. That's where you'll find us. Generation after generation, Farm Bureau Financial Services. It's your future. Let's protect it.
At WCHC, our goal is to take great care of our patients and our staff.
We are able to approach you, take care of your issues, but also give you a path, as far as referrals or treating you right then and there.
Our role in the community is taking care of something that matters to everyone. It's their family and their health.
More than you expect for your health care.
Welcome to Washington High School for tonight's game between the Oskaloosa Indians and your very own Washington Demons. The Iowa High School Athletic Association and Washington High School encourages positive sportsmanship and behavior at all times during athletic events. Good sportsmanship starts with respect for yourself, your team, the opponents, and the decisions made by the officials. Please honor these athletes competing tonight by refraining from negative comments. Together, we can set the standard for good sportsmanship. Please join me in welcoming our officials for tonight. Mr. Shannon McWhirter, Mr. Ben Orman, and Mr. Tony Vanderbilt. And now for your starting lineups. For the Oskaloosa Indians, the 5'3" sophomore, number 2, Cora Cole. 5'2" sophomore, number 4, Daza Cole. A 5'4" junior, number 5, Naomi Cole. A 5'10" senior, number 12, Leah Court. And a 6' sophomore, number 22, Reagan Street. And now, for the Demons, a 5'10" senior, number 0, Adeline Long. A 5'10" senior, number 3, Leighton Messenger. A 5'7" senior, number 5, Oakley Sabaski. A 5'11" senior, wears number 12, Addison Miller. And a sophomore, 5'9", number 15, Vivian Kroll. Oskaloosa is coached by head coach Terrence Cunningham, assisted by Nicholas Evermeyer. The Demons assistants Brianna Benito, Brandon Long, and the head Demon, Colin Mulford. At this time, we ask you to please stand and remove your hats as we pay honor to this great nation with the playing of our national anthem.
So proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleam, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight.
Those were the starting lineups and the national anthem here on the Southeast Iowa Video Network. We've got hoops action tipping off in just a few short moments. Oskaloosa and Washington set to do battle. The Demons looking to get back into the win column after a loss at Keokuk. Oskaloosa, well, they're trying to snap a 3-game losing streak. Defeats to Newton, Ottumwa, and Norwalk. Some very good opponents in there, including a number 3 ranked Norwalk Warriors team that came in and won 73-25 as we are underway in a mishandling of the basketball that time by Dasa Cole. So that will give the ball back to Washington. A quick start is what the Demons were looking for. They got it against West Liberty. As Adeline Long takes a quick 3, no good. Offensive rebound. Oh, not quite gathered by Leighton Messenger. The ball go back to Oskaloosa.
You gotta like that shot though. It was a green light and no hands were in her face. She just pulled.
Washington in that West Liberty game started out with a 13-3 lead after 1 quarter. They gave up just 11 points in the first half. I mentioned they didn't shoot the ball extremely well, but that strong start just let them kind of cruise to a win. That is something that Colin Mulford has asked for in his side, wanted to see if they can get a fire lit under them early and not fall down and have to climb back from a deficit. Now the Indians look for the first point of the game.
Look at that defense from Leighton Messenger right there.
A kick out, and the
Great
3
closeout.
is good for Leah Court. The senior Court, and actually her foot on the line. Couldn't quite tell from my vantage point. Thought she might have stepped out. So just a 2 for Court. She averages just 3 points per game, so it'll be a good sight for Coach Terrence Cunningham.
Looks like a missed call there. Oakley may have doubled, but
Long instead drives inside and gets the shot to drop and 1.
And a free throw.
So 3-point opportunity for Adeline Long. Free throw, no good, rolls out.
good attempt.
Rebound grabbed by Reagan Stream, sophomore forward. 6 foot forward, one that Washington will have to keep an eye out on in the paint.
See, it's
Here's
funny when
Naomi
you say
Cole.
6 foot. I couldn't even tell she was that tall until I just looked. I'm like, she's towering over pretty much everyone else on the court, right?
Washington's not a short team, as we know, Zeph. Plenty of players, especially the starting group, in the 5'10", 5'11" range, so they can battle against Stream for the boards. Messenger leaves that shot short, but there's Vivian Kroll for 2.
Basket by Vivian Kroll.
Great way to go right back up with it.
Full court press on for Washington. The offensive rebound, Washington made a killing on that in the early part of the season, dropped off a little bit in the middle portion. They're still right around 3rd, 2nd in the conference, the SEC, in offensive rebounding.
A rebound for Saboski there.
Long comes the other way.
Oh,
Drives right, goes
I
all the
saw
way
that.
to the rim. No good. Kroll's there again.
got to finish that one.
Second chance for Washington. Messenger picks up her dribble. Long on the right wing. Uses the screen from Saboski. Gives it to Messenger. Plenty of time on the shot clock still for the Demons.
Hit Oakley.
Here is Oakley Saboski. She drives left, stops at the free throw line. Miller in the corner. Drives baseline, 8 on the shot clock. Messenger
Great
will try a
shot.
3, too strong. And a foul will go against Kroll, who crashed into Naomi Cole.
Number 15, Vivian Kroll, her first, team first.
We can't see that back and forth passing around the perimeter. That's what's been the downfall, in my opinion, when it comes down to this offense. We need to just foot on the gas, attack, attack, attack. They have the pieces to do it.
Naomi Cole coming the other way. Hand off to Desa.
I love the defensive awareness. Everybody's locked in right now.
Over to Addison Landers. Back for Naomi Cole, top of the key.
Great D.
Miller
Great
and
D.
Long both there. Cole trying to probe inside, steps
Good
through. Sabaski's
defense.
there to rip it away, and a jump ball. And that will give possession back to Washington.
The Demons' half-court defense is nothing to mess with. They are here today to play.
Slow start for Oskaloosa after they scored on their first possession. Kroll right side. Gives it to Long. Miller dribbled it off the foot, it looked like, of Landers, but it's a turnover nonetheless. And up the other way comes Oskaloosa, driving all the way to the rim. Shot too strong from Pora Cole.
Great attempt.
Got to her left hand, but couldn't find the back of the net. Miller thought about a three, thought about it again. Long now, man-to-man defense. It's looking like for Oskaloosa. Left wing, Addison Miller. Over to Sabaski, Messenger. This is decent ball movement for Washington. 10 on the shot clock. Messenger will try another three. That one's good.
You know, I was just going to say, sometimes when you think about the shot before you take the shot, you close the window. And right in that moment, Layton didn't think. She shot. And that's why we got 3 points on the board.
Messenger went 2 of 10 from the field against West Liberty, but they were both threes. Averaging just under 6 points per game. Free throw line J drops for Pora Cole. Or excuse me, Naomi Cole, rather.
Cole for 2.
7-4, 3 minutes to go. Close battle, Long drives. Miller will try three this time, too short.
Good shot.
Up the other way, Oskaloosa's trying to go quick. Inside, layup is good for Pora Cole. Shook off Miller for 2.
Pora Cole, 2 point.
Just like that, it's a 1-point game. Long uses the screen, drives around her defender again and gets whacked as she tried to go up for the layup.
Attack Long.
That one goes against Landers, and to your point, it felt like she's created some driving lanes here early.
She has. It's about just, she's got to do it, though, you know? When she gets those screens and she gets that open, she's tall. She can leave that smaller defender.
Drops in the free throw. Trio subs coming in for Washington. Sarah Bodo, Reagan Miller among them, as well as Ashlyn Long. So some subs into the ball game. Reagan Miller, 8 points against West Liberty. She had 6 in that game against Oskaloosa last year, as well as 2 steals off the bench. Long makes them both. It's 9-6. She's got 4 of the Demons' points. You see this high defense for Washington, trying to make Oskaloosa work their way into the backcourt. Miller nearly pokes that one free.
Yeah, that's what we're talking about. Look at Reagan.
Active hands by Reagan Miller.
Come off the
Cole
bench.
works her way through it. Landers stops, bobbled it. A kick out.
Let's go.
Pora Cole steps back, skips it across. Cole drives in, 3 on the shot clock, throws up a shot, no good, and the rebound grabbed by Messenger. Good defensive possession there for Washington.
Yes, we love to see that. Reagan Miller coming off the bench, active with the hands.
Messenger over to Berto, kicks outside. Long one dribble. Messenger drives left. Adeline Long in the corner. Uses the screen. Messenger was open for a second. Instead, it's Reagan Miller. 10 on the shot clock for the Demons now. Both teams with some long possessions here in this first quarter. That one's poked free and collected by Oskaloosa. Coming the other way is Desa Cole.
Great defense.
Layup
from
no good.
Ashlyn.
And a jump
Great
ball.
defense.
And you're exactly right, Zeph. Ashlyn Long sprinted back there
And
to defend that shot.
She didn't jump into the offensive player. She had her hands straight up in the air. She didn't swipe down. That's great fast break defense right there.
Fresh 35 for Oskaloosa. Short corner jumper. Rims in and out. Rebound grab by Messenger. Or excuse me, Reagan Miller. Miller. Alan Long will set up shop on the left side. Spins. Ashlyn Long in the corner. Coach Terrence Cunningham dodged that one. Thought it might have been coming his way. Reagan Miller loses it, has it on the baseline. Mulford called timeout. Washington doesn't get it, but they recover possession. Step back three for Long. Too strong.
Rebound.
Messenger right there. Poked free, though. Cole dives on it and comes away, but stood up after she dove on the floor. So that's a travel, and possession will go right back to Washington. So quick back-to-back turnovers, I guess, there for both teams.
You know, we both heard Colin Mulford call for that timeout. I'm confused on why the officials didn't acknowledge it.
Not sure if maybe Washington didn't quite have possession enough. Maybe didn't hear him looking at the play.
They had to not hear him because
30 seconds left in this first quarter.
Great shot.
Messenger free throw line, Jay, no good. Rebound tipped, and it will go to Oskaloosa. So Oski with the chance for the last shot if they want it. 9-6. Washington, not the dominant start that they want, but certainly not bad by any means, especially this defense has looked impressive.
Yes.
Miller, Messenger comes for the trap. Dasa Cole gets it. Naomi Cole.
Look at that. That's volleyball feet right there.
Right wing, and the wayward pass by Delaney Harbor will go back to Washington with 5 to go. So see what Washington tries to do here. It's 5 and 4. Long with 3. Long trying to spot up for a jumper. No good. And Washington will take a 3-point lead into the break after quarter number 1. We'll send it to a quick break here on the Southeast Iowa Video Network. Come back with Zeph Walker-El on the call for the second quarter.
My name is Levi Lyle. I have lived in Kyoto my entire life, but I've been an organic farmer for about a decade. Truly, the reason to do business locally is because of the joy and fulfillment that comes in relationships. Coming to Professional Proteins is an opportunity to work with good people.
Our communities were founded on the strength of local farmers. At CBI Bank and Trust, you can aim high, bank strong. With personalized service and trusted relationships, we'll help take your ag business to the next level with the right loan for your needs. CBI Bank and Trust is here for you.
At Southeast Iowa Cabinets and Strabela Construction, we provide everything from design to complete installation of your kitchen cabinets. For small town service with competitive prices, Southeast Iowa Cabinets and Strabela Construction are here for you.
The Connie and Amanda team is dedicated to giving back to our community by actively engaging with our clients, businesses, and the public. When it comes to helping you find your next home, investment, or commercial space, the Connie and Amanda team is here for you.
And we're back live here on the Southeast Iowa Video Network with some Demon basketball. Demons lead 9-6 over Oskaloosa. All over that first quarter was the Washington Demons defense, and the half court was just unbreakable. Oh, a steal there from Oskaloosa. Steal goes to Cora Cole. In the passing lane she was. Hits to Dasa Cole. And to Naomi Cole. I think we got 3 sisters on the court right now. Oh, and the rim's out. An attempted layup there from Naomi Cole. Rebounded goes to the Demons. Layden Messenger. Reagan Miller for 3. No good. Rebounded by Dasa Cole. Guarded by Adeline Long. It's Poro on the wing. Poro for 3. And it's no good. Rebound goes to Sarah Berto. Oh, and just a miscommunication there from Messenger. The intended receiver there would have been Reagan Miller. Just didn't turn around. Ball goes out of bounds. Turnover. Oskaloosa gets possession. Demons have this full court press on. The drive, the pump fake, and the short layup there from Pora Cole right under the basket. Great defense there from Ashlyn Long. Reagan Miller on the wing. It's Ashlyn Long who finds Adlin Long on the corner. Demons gets it down to Vivian Kroll, who gets Ashlyn Long trying to find some offense there. 5 seconds on the shot clock. Ashlyn for three. Deep in it, rims right out. Rebound for Vivian Kroll there. What a possession. Second chance points are what makes basketball. Great rebound and putback layup for Vivian Kroll there. She has 4 on the evening. Demons lead by 5. Cole guarded by Long. Takes the screen. Kroll steps up. Short, no good from the Indians. Out of bound, deflected by the Demons. The ball will stay here. Got a couple of subs coming in. Sarah Berto and Ashlyn Long check out for Oakley Saboski and Addison Miller. On the corner is Cole. Gets it to the top to set up some offense. And it just goes right out of bounds. Miscommunication there from her and her teammate, Leah Court. 30-second timeout goes to the Indians.
Timeout, Oskaloosa.
We'll be right back in about 30.
And that's a 30-second timeout.
And we're back here with some Demon basketball on the Southeast Iowa Video Network, powered by Washington County Hospital and Clinics. Demons lead by 5. No team actually has the full momentum of the game. Demons still looking to create some offense and get some things flowing. Reagan Miller in the corner, drives in, kicks to Adlin Long. Finds Saboski on the wing. Crossover. Drives and kicks to Miller. For three, and it's good. 3-point shot for Reagan Miller.
Reagan Miller
gives her first points of the night. Naomi Cole bringing it up the court, guarded by Miller. Demons look to be in a 3-2 zone. Well, that quickly shifts to man, but the switching that is happening right now is phenomenal defense there from the Demons. They are cutting off all shot attempts, all drive attempts for the Oskaloosa Indians. And the three just pulls up and it's banked off the glass.
3-point basket.
Naomi Cole, just the bank is wide open for her. And it's Saturday. Miller on the wing, thought about it. Gets it back. Guarded by Court. Adlin Long guarded by Cole. Setting up some offense. Takes the screen from Miller. Miller drives. Saboski wide open in the corner. No good. Rebound goes to Kroll and the Demons, and she's blocking foul as she goes out of bounds.
Addison Landers. That's her second foul.
Demons retain possession. Substitution there for the Indians. Harbor comes into the game for Landers. Adlin Long, guarded by Cole. Drives, kicks, Miller for three. And this time it was Addison Miller for 3 points there. Both Miller sisters have a bucket up on the board. Demons lead 17-9. Cole on the wing, guarded by Kroll. Cole guarded by Long. Drives, steps back, finds a wide open Harbor in the corner. She drives in, but it's cut off immediately by Oakley Saboski. Miller with the nice hands-up defense. The switch goes to Kroll. Miller in the corner. She puts up a shot, and another one off the bank. It is wide open for Naomi Cole. She can get all the money she wants as she has another three-point basket. Demons leading by 5 here. Long got it by Cole. Gets it to Saboski. Miller pulls up for 3. She lets it fly, and it goes down. That is another three-pointer for Reagan Miller. She didn't hesitate. She put it right through the basket, and it met the bottom of the net. A trade of threes for the Demons and the Indians here tonight. Traveling violation on Delaney Harbor. Demons regain possession. Just under 2 minutes to go here in the first half. Demons leading by 8. Adeline Long, top of the key, finds Miller. Takes the fake screen there. Kroll on the wing finds Saboski, who pulls up for 3, and she lets it fly. She felt the energy from her teammates and said, why not? It's my turn. The Demons, 9 points in the last minute. 3 threes for the Demons here in this half, or in this quarter alone. Cole, crossover on Kroll, but Kroll gets back on defense with the block. Oh, and just too much on that pass was Reagan Miller. Great intention there, as Adeline Long would have been open for a wide open layup there, but unfortunately goes out of bounds and the Indians regain possession. Demons in the full court press with just a minute to go here in the first half. Reagan Miller guarding Naomi Cole. Drives in. Stolen away. Adeline Long. She's driving. She finds Miller. Miller pump fakes. Ball's deflected or kicked out of bounds. Demons retain possession. Just about 48 seconds to go here in the first half. Demons have started to find a little bit of something here, gaining the momentum. Cole at the top of the key. This time it's Dasa Cole, who finds Naomi guarded by Adeline Long on the wing. Takes the screen, thought about it, gets it back. She's calling to set up a play, gets it to Dasa. Dasa drives in. Oh, and she's traveling violation. That thought that could have been a foul. Nonetheless, the Demons regain possession. 17 seconds to go here. I think Adeline Long's going to hold it for the final shot of the first half. Guarded by Naomi Cole. Takes the screen from Kroll. Drives in. And thought she was going to get fouled, but she didn't. 1 second to go. Is going to heave it. But that was after the buzzer, so it wouldn't have counted anyway. Demons leading 23-12 over the Oskaloosa Indians. What a great second quarter that was. We'll go on a quick break before we bring you the halftime show. We'll be right back.
Check out Community Profiles every Thursday, where our host, Greta Clemens, talks with people from around Washington about their stories and highlighting upcoming events. Make sure to tune in to Community Profiles every Thursday at 10 on the Southeast Iowa Live Facebook and YouTube page.
At Seafirst Credit Union, we're all about making connections, like how we connect you to that dream vacation with a savings account designed to help get you on the flight there. Connect with Seafirst today and see why together is better.
I love helping people,
I always wanted to help people. That's what I love the most.
We do a really good job of growing our own, but also we are able to take your skills, adapt them to what we need, or grow them as well.
Our leadership group here, they are actively involved, always supportive of our new ideas and innovation here at the hospital.
Washington County Hospital and Clinics. Apply today.
At Washington Lumber and Home Center, our extensive knowledge, great pricing, and a long list of local installation experts, you are guaranteed to get the service you deserve with the quality you should expect. Washington Lumber and Home Center, your local place for great results.
At Wolf Floral, you'll find everything you need to spruce up your summer. Located on the southeast corner of the Washington Square, we've got you covered from small gift items to the finest floral arrangements around. Wolf Floral, unique by choice, not by chance.
Your adventure starts here. Caparotto Group Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram will get you ready in style. Meet with our friendly and experienced team to find a vehicle that gets you on the road and rely on our service shop to keep you there. Caparotto Group. See yourself the Capra experience.
In the heart of rural Iowa, where community matters most, the connections we make are made to last. Meet KCTC, your hometown internet, phone, and TV provider. At KCTC, we're not just about technology, we're about people. Our dedicated team are your neighbors, committed to bringing you top-tier services right where you live. We believe in giving back to the community that raised us. Experience the power of a real connection with KCTC. Join us in building a stronger, more connected Southeast Iowa.
Introducing Hy-Vee Market Grill, where every meal is a delight. Start your day with our mouthwatering breakfast options and savor flavorful lunches with friends and family. Cap off your day with our delectable dinners. Hy-Vee Market Grill, where every moment is delicious.
Fairway is the place to be all season long for your grocery needs. Drive through the lane for the snacks and drinks you need to keep you in the game, and don't forget to grab a meal for a post-game feast. Make Fairway your home field advantage.
There are places where all roads lead to families providing for their loved ones and their community. That's where you'll find us. Generation after generation, Farm Bureau Financial Services. It's your future. Let's protect it.
At WCHC, our goal is to take great care of our patients and our staff.
We are able to approach you, take care of your issues, but also give you a path, as far as referrals or treating you right then and there.
Our role in the community is taking care of something that matters to everyone. It's their family and their health.
More than you expect for your health care.
My name is Levi Lyle. I have lived in Kyoto my entire life, but I've been an organic farmer for about a decade. Truly, the reason to do business locally is because of the joy and fulfillment that comes in relationships. Coming to Professional Proteins is an opportunity to work with good people.
Welcome back to Washington High School. Myself, Jack Knowlton, back on the call along with my partner, Zeph Walker-El. This is the Fairway Meat and Grocery halftime show, and it is Washington with an 11-point lead over Oskaloosa at the break. The Demons looking to bounce back after a loss in their last game. And Zeph, it was the three-point shot working, frankly, a little bit for both teams, but really for Washington. A couple of threes, some efficient shooting for the Demons. A look at the scoreboard right now. Reagan Miller has 6 points to lead everyone, or all scorers for Washington. Adeline Long and Vivian Kroll both have 4. And Addison Miller, Oakley Sabaski, and Leighton Messenger have all hit threes. It's been kind of a wide range of scores, but Zeph, the three-point shot clicking right now for Washington offensively.
Yeah, the three-point shot, it was just flying. They were letting it fly, and, all season we've preached about when you got those wide open looks, just take them. Don't worry about the misses, because at the end of the day, you shoot because you're going to shoot again, because you want to get the rhythm. Once you got the rhythm, you got the angle, you got the range, they're just going to start flying, and we saw that. And what I want to credit Washington on is allowing everyone to get, in the mix. Because I feel like that last three by Sabaski was more of an energy three, as you felt your teammates had the green light. They were hitting. Why not let it fly again? You missed one early on, but that doesn't mean you're going to miss again. And what'd she do? Hit the bottom of the net, as she should. That's what basketball is about. Passing around the rock, getting the energy flowing.
Yeah, Washington shared the wealth, like I mentioned, against West Liberty. Had multiple players score. A leading scorer only with 12 points. That typically it's Adeline Long can get 20 plus on a really good night. But for Washington to win that game by 20, with her only scoring 12 is a good sign for the other players around her clicking, and that's what we saw in the first half. Those Miller and Saboski threes, like you mentioned, felt particularly big. The Reagan Miller one coming in response after Naomi Cole hit, frankly, a circus shot at the end of the clock. I saw, being down on the court, I saw a big smile on Colin Mulford's face after that went in, because it's kind of, what can you do? A good defensive possession. She chucks one off the backboard and drills it, but that felt like a good response. And then defensively, Zeph, for the Demons, really feels like a lot of pressure they've been generating, just kind of keeping Oskaloosa out, frankly, of the three-point line. They're playing really high in their half-court, kind of this zone look. They've been pressing. What have you liked from Washington defensively so far?
I think Washington has acknowledged that they have the height advantage, and the best thing you can do when you have the height advantage is to create a wall. That's what they've done. I don't know what defensive scheme they're in. It looks like they're shifting from a 2-3 to a 3-2 to a 2-3 to a 3-2, but they're also like kind of...
It's a 1-3-1, it feels like, thrown in there a little bit too.
It's like, but whatever they're doing, they're switching effortlessly, and it's paying off as they've kept Oskaloosa under 10 points for a large part of this game, and that final three that they just hit is what crossed them over to 12. So when you look at the defense and it's playing and it's meshing that well, that's what you need to lean on all year long. You don't want to have a good flash against a smaller team. You want to do this exact game plan against a larger team, because when you're in that full court press, how do you adjust when you get into the half court setting? That is what they're doing tonight. That is what we like to see, and that's why they're in this game and winning by 11.
Yeah, it feels like Washington, is almost keeping the press on after they cross half court, right? They're keeping, their first two players, high. They're defending well beyond the three-point line. This is an Oskaloosa team that necessarily shoots lethally from three. They're 22.9 coming into the game, but you're right. I think it's the idea of creating that wall. That's what a good zone defense does, right? Keeping that ball funneled around, passed around the perimeter until they just have no choice but to chuck up a shot late in the shot clock like the one Naomi Cole made. But, it seems like Oskaloosa kind of trying to isolate a little bit too much. They want to drive the basketball, you can tell. And for me, going into this second half, that's one thing I'd like to see from Adam Long in particular. Felt like she had some driving lanes. That last one that she had, she ran into some contact. There was no foul called, but I think whether or not you get a foul call or not, I think you have to see that more in the second half. Washington attacking this smaller Oskaloosa team, trying to get to the free throw line. They only shot 8 of 9 against West Liberty. Didn't matter in that one, but you feel some free throws would just kind of build this lead up a little bit more in the second half.
I think it's going to be huge to just keep your foot on the gas. You have the height advantage. We acknowledge that already. You have the record advantage. You're the better team when it comes down to the records, right? So what will differentiate you from in this game versus any other game is how you're going to play when the second half goes. Are you going to take your foot off the gas and you're just going to, we're winning? The chances of us losing this game are, unless Oskaloosa just comes out in the second half and just burns a bunch of three-pointers and gets back in, that defense that the Washington Demons have can keep them in the lead. But are they going to keep their foot on the gas? Are they going to keep Adeline Long driving to the paint, get fouled? Keep shooting threes. Keep the press. Don't fall back because you're winning. You have to stay locked in. That's what's going to translate to when they play on Monday. So I'm here for it.
Yeah, we'll see how Washington does just that. If there's a player that get Oskaloosa back into this game, it is Naomi Cole. She has 8 points to lead all scorers, but just 12 in total for Oskaloosa, 23 for the Demons. We'll send it to a short break. We come back. It'll be the third quarter from Washington here as they take on Oskaloosa. We'll be back in just a moment here on the Southeast Iowa Video Network. Welcome back to Washington High School. It's the third quarter between Washington and Oskaloosa, and the lead is 13 for the Demons. We talked about it pregame. Colin Mulford saying he wanted his team to start out games strong. It was that strong start in the first half. Can they sustain it in the first 8 minutes of the second half? This is an Oskaloosa team with just 12 points in the first 2 quarters. They've struggled to score in their last 3 games. Played some really good competition. Against Norwalk, they were held to just 24 in that game. Quick jumper, no good. Rebound to Messenger. Before that, Zeph, 15 points, 21 points, and 25 points as they travel before the foul on Kroll. Will go back the other way.
She's got to put that ball on the ground just a little bit, just to gain the control, you know. She caught it midair and tried to go up like it was an alley-oop. I was like, oh, careful there.
The press staying on for Washington, and it's been kind of this all game. Not overly aggressive in the full court, but keeping their defense really high in the half court. Kind of a 3-2 zone look, even switching to man the drive, no good.
I like that crossover. I like that crossover a lot.
Good move by
There we go.
Cole. Couldn't make it pay.
That's
Kroll.
It's almost. Did she hear me? Did she hear me? I just said she has to put that on the ground first and then make the move, and she just did it, and it led to an and one. You love it. You love to see it.
And you love to see any sort of positive response after you get called for a travel, turn the ball over.
Yeah.
You're just out of halftime. Might be a little cold, but Vivian Kroll, no trouble at all.
One. Let's go, Vivian.
Vivian Kroll now up to 6 points. So she moves into the lead in terms of the Demons' top scorer, 7 points, excuse me. It's a competitive race so far. Washington's gotten a variety of scoring. Coming the other way is Oskaloosa. Trying to get something going. Leah Court gives it over to Pora Cole. Just under 10 points a game for both Pora and Naomi Cole. They are the ones to watch. Naomi Cole throws a shot up, no good. Kroll was there. Ahead, good pass from Long, and the finish too strong by Messenger. In transition, this is where Oskaloosa's gotten most of their points is in transition, but the Demons, good transition defense that time. They get back set. That just forces Oskaloosa to slow things down. Cole, or Cole that is.
Great switch.
Guarded by Miller. Miller stays with Desa Cole, who spins, kicks it out. Naomi Cole isolating against Messenger. Cole free throw line, the strip by Soboski, the steal by Long. Up ahead, Miller will gather it in the corner. The quick pass inside, Adeline Long. The bump, and she'll go to the line.
Great way to draw the foul there. Credit to Addison Miller for taking her time, you know.
And so Zeph, 3 possessions for Washington. They've now gotten to the free throw line 2 times already to open the second half.
That's what we like to see.
Long, no good on the first free throw. So Washington team makes an average of 6 free throws a game, right at 53.7%. Long second free throw drop. She's a 67% free throw shooter. And a timeout called by Washington, so they're going to talk things over. And I don't mind this timeout if you're Colin Mulford, Zeph, because you know Oskaloosa is going to try and come out and make some adjustments. You started decently well to this second half with some points all from the free throw line. What do you like here so far? What are you telling your team here if you're Colin Mulford with a lead, calling a timeout? Just kind of make sure they don't, like you said, let their heads drop back and let Oskaloosa back into the game.
I'd say pace yourself offensively. And that doesn't mean let up. But when you get the ball in these half-court settings and you're getting these fast breaks, take a breath. Because that last possession, that could have been an easy layup for Layden Messenger. But when you're moving too fast and you're letting the game go ahead of you, you're not in control. And we saw that play with Vivian Kroll there with the travel, but then she came back and she made the bucket because she slowed herself down. So just pace yourself. Still got a long game.
Oskaloosa gets it in against this Demon press. Kroll guarding.
Yeah, Cora Cole. Look at that. Look at those defensive. Look at the way she's just going left, right. not letting the smaller defender get around her.
Desa Cole gives it over to Pora. Pora trying a right wing three. That drops. So Pora Cole, only around a 20% three-point shooter, but she's up to 5 points. Soboski drives to the block, drops it into Kroll, who tried to kick it out to Miller, but Desa Cole intercepted the pass. Quickly the other way. Washington gets back in transition. 5 minutes to play in this third quarter. 27-15 lead. It's 12 points for Washington. Pora in the corner, guarded by Vivian Kroll. She drives, tries to spin back toward the baseline. Kroll still right there. Cole needs help, tries to get it over to Landers. It's loose, comes back to Pora Cole. Landers, 5 on the shot clock for Oskaloosa. And open
this before.
Into the corner, and they didn't get the shot off. Leah Court made it, but didn't get the attempt off in time, so a good defensive possession from Washington.
I said we've seen this before.
Josie Adam going to check into the game for Oskaloosa. Yeah, you're absolutely right. A lot of long possessions well into the shot clock, and as this game goes along, if Washington keeps a double-digit lead, that's only going to help them, because Oskaloosa is going to need to start scoring quickly. Still a ways off of that with 4:30 to go in this third. Vivian Kroll sets the screen for Adeline Long. She pulls it back. Now gets a screen from Miller.
Messenger's green light. She's green light.
Against this defense of Oskaloosa. Long range three. No good. And the rebound eventually gathered by Oskaloosa,
she's got 4
but a
defenders.
swarm, and the bump by Soboski. So chance to inbound it.
There were 4 white jerseys around 1 maroon jersey. That was not going anywhere.
Yeah, good outcome for Oskaloosa there, because you're right, it could have been a potential turnover. Good awareness by Washington to swarm to that basketball.
Good
Long
defense
swats
there.
that entry pass out.
Yeah.
And now grabs it away from
Great
Landers, and it'll be a
defense.
jump ball. Possession will stay, or go back to Washington, rather.
Jump ball.
Reagan Miller will come in for Soboski.
I think they're okay. Yeah, it is staying here. Looked as though the official was pointing like it was going to Oskaloosa, but
might have been flipping, make sure the arrow was flipped for the next potential jump ball. Long has it, kicks it back out. Miller
Yes.
for 3.
Bang!
Good.
Line them up. Line them up.
Reagan Miller from the right wing, fresh off the bench. And the lead balloons for Washington. Miller's got 9 points, and a carry is called on Pora Cole. And with that, Terrence Cunningham is going to call a timeout. Washington has had the start to this third quarter that they were looking for and lead 30-15. We'll kick it to a short break. When you come back with the final portion of the third quarter, you're watching Washington Demon basketball here on the Southeast Iowa Video Network. .26 to play in the third quarter, and it is Washington up 30-15 on Oskaloosa, and the Demons have the basketball after the turnover and the timeout. This is an Oskaloosa team that's won 11 games in each of their last 2 seasons. Washington has passed their season total of wins from last year already. Miller will try again. She got fouled! A 4-point opportunity for Reagan Miller.
Line them up, Reagan.
She's up to 12 points, all from beyond the arc.
She came off the bench, hot on defense, getting deflections. Now she's up to 12, 4 threes. And
free throw just short. Sarah Berto grabs the rebound. Miller, they just want her to maybe fire one up again. Leighton Messenger has it on the right side. Miller top of the key.
Chris
One
Smooth
dribble
would say,
right.
why
Here's
not let
Addison
it slide?
Miller.
Oh,
Great
good
reference.
find.
Miller, the back cut. The layup is good.
If she goes to the line.
14 points for Reagan Miller.
If she goes to the line again, I'm starting the MVP chance.
Addison Miller with the rebound. Another miss for Oskaloosa. The lead is 20 for Washington. Miller drives right around her defender, but a good interception that time.
That was a great look, though.
Poor
Berto
Cole.
was
Poor
wide.
Cole, a heads-up play. You're right. Berto was open for a minute. Cole saw it. Came over for the interception. Saboski and Ashlyn Long are going to check in for Washington. And it is all Demons in this third. Short corner. The kick out. The three from Pora Cole. High bounce, and Sarah Berto's there for the board. We've had a couple Demons have some 10-point plus performances off the bench this season. That's the second of the year for Reagan Miller. Just an asset off the bench. A couple of these Washington players, Sarah Berto among them as well. Been great as reserves all year. Messenger drops it into Sarah Berto. The layup too short. Couldn't quite get the angle on the gather.
You love to see it, though. You love to see this.
Under 2 to play here in this third quarter. Oskaloosa just looking for anything. Just 3 points since
good
halftime
gather.
so far. That one will stay with Oskaloosa. Dasa Cole ran into a sea of Washington defenders who, I think there were a couple players that maybe got a whack at the basketball there.
Yes, you know, the Cole sisters have done that exact play a lot. They've gotten to the basket, but they went way too deep under the basket, which has led the ball to hit under the rim and just, yeah, tough.
Driving inside, layup too strong by Naomi Cole. Reagan Miller comes away looking for Sarah, and she traveled. Trying to give the call out that the pass was coming, but picked up her dribble as she did so. 14 points for Reagan Miller. Adeline Long has 5. And Oakley Saboski has that second quarter triple. They're the only players on the court who have scored for Washington. Sarah Berto and Ashlyn Long still looking for their first points. But it's a 20-point lead with a minute and change to play in the third quarter. Top of the key, and the pass over the top was way too strong. And a turnover. Court tried to make the pass, and Reagan Stream was a little closer than she anticipated.
That was way off.
Adeline Long, she steps back for 3. How about it?
Boom, boom.
Washington is red hot from deep in this one.
Yeah, I think I'm running out of space on the stats here for the three-pointers, how many they've taken tonight.
Top of the key, it's Leah Court. Hands it off to Cole.
Oh, good defense.
Ashlyn Long tried to poke away. Cole tries to turn the corner and got fouled by Reagan Miller.
Foul number 11, Reagan Miller.
Second team foul for the Demons. Oskaloosa has 3. First of the game for Reagan Miller. No foul trouble yet. Pass intercepted by Long. Quickly the other way. Long and Saboski both there. A 2-on-2 break. Long will take it herself.
Another one.
And Oskaloosa can have the final possession, but it has been all Washington in this third quarter. The Demons have given up just 3 points defensively. With 5 to go, Cole probing. The kick out, Poracle for three, no good. That was Naomi actually on the shot. And what a quarter for Washington. They balloon the lead to 40-15. And when you come back, the final 8 minutes of this one, Washington comfortable, cruising right now. They'll try to close it out in comfortable fashion in just a moment.
Our communities were founded on the strength of local farmers. At CBI Bank and Trust, you can aim high, bank strong. With personalized service and trusted relationships, we'll help take your ag business to the next level with the right loan for your needs. CBI Bank and Trust is here for you.
At Southeast Iowa Cabinets and Strabela Construction, we provide everything from design to complete installation of your kitchen cabinets. For small town service with competitive prices, Southeast Iowa Cabinets and Strabela Construction are here for you. The Connie and Amanda team is dedicated to giving back to our community by actively engaging with our clients, businesses, and the public. When it comes to helping you find your next home, investment, or commercial space, the Connie and Amanda team is here for you. Check out Community Profiles every Thursday, where our host, Greta Clemens, talks with people from around Washington about their stories and highlighting upcoming events. Make sure to tune in to Community Profiles every Thursday at 10 on the Southeast Iowa Live Facebook and YouTube page.
Final 8 minutes of this one. Washington gave up just 3 points in that third quarter. And I go back to a stat that I had referenced for Oskaloosa. They have struggled to score in their last few games. They have played some good opponents, including Washington here tonight, but just 15 in the game against Newton, 21 against Ottumwa, and 25 at Norwalk. They scored 15 of those 25 points in the fourth quarter. So, of course, Washington won't want to give up the same kind of run in the fourth quarter, but a 25-point Demon lead, and a foul is going to get called. Looked like Soboski, and it was.
Foul number 5, 03, Soboski.
Yeah, it's just an unfortunate tie-up. Her leg got caught in there.
Lineup out there for the Demons is the starters. Long Messenger, Kroll, Soboski, and Addison Miller.
I wanted to see Reagan score more than their team. She might not check back in.
We'll see with 7:30 to play. And Oskaloosa just looking for anything offensively. Washington has been very active, getting their hands on the basketball. Long does that again. That's a couple of almost near deflections that she's had on this possession, which is now under 10 on the shot clock for Oskaloosa. Right wing, Naomi Cole. She'll just launch a three, hits the back iron. Skying for the offensive rebound was Delaney Harbor, but it was ripped away by Adeline Long. We'll say shout out to Harbor at 5'4", smallest player on the floor right now, getting that board. Deflected out of bounds. It'll stay with the Demons.
At this point of the game, the lead is, say, 25?
25 for Washington. Messenger drives baseline. Stops, needs some help, gets it to Addison Miller. Miller kicks it across to Long, swings it over to Messenger.
Great
She'll try a
shot.
three. No good off the right iron.
I was going to say, if you're Washington, your best bet is just to protect the ball. You don't want to cause any extra turnovers you can put on your stats for the rest of the season. Protect ball. The clock's going to just run. I don't think they're going to have much stoppage, so.
And that was one area where when this game was in the balance early, most of those points, most of these 15 points for Oskaloosa have come on fast breaks, come in transition as a travel gets called on Naomi Cole. It'll go the other way. Dasa Cole and Addison Landers back into the basketball game. But Washington has negated those transition situations, to your point. First of all, they've made shots, but second of all, limited the turnovers, the easy giveaways that can lead to those 2-on-1, 3-on-2 fast break opportunities.
Indeed.
Adeline Long drives right, thought about the screen, doesn't use it from Cole, Kroll, excuse me.
She thought about it. She has the height advantage.
Miller needs some help, trapped along the sideline, and she got fouled, so a bailout there for Washington. Now we'll go against
14, Addison Landers.
Addison Landers, her third of the game. One apiece in this fourth quarter. Kroll, top of the key. Addison Miller. Crosses over, drives baseline, stops, kicks it out to Sabaski. She has a free lane to the basket, gets fouled. The hoop and the harm for Oakley Sabaski.
I know she's happy about that one. She's
Number 14, Madison Lander.
hadn't been able to hit the shots that she normally could hit.
Shoot 1 free throw.
And around 3.5 points per game, but had 6 against West Liberty and potentially 6 with the free throw. No good. Rebound, though, by Kroll. Ball's loose. Kroll dives on it. And Oskaloosa is going to get the timeout off. No, they're not. Yes, they are. 30-second timeout for Oskaloosa. Saw a messenger jogging over to the baseline. That threw me off. I thought it was going to stay with Washington. So it'll be Oskaloosa basketball coming out of this timeout. So Washington, assuming a big-time comeback doesn't happen for Oskaloosa in the next few minutes, looking like they're going to get their 8th win of the season. They will go to Tipton up next. That will be a very tough one. Tipton, a ranked team. And then back here Friday night on the Southeast Iowa Video Network, we'll be back to doubleheader action as the Demons take on Fairfield. I was at the first one of that game. It was a sweep for Washington. The boys and the girls teams both won that game. For Oskaloosa, they're still looking for answers. They'll be at Pella Christian next, then Indianola, and then home against Dallas Center Grimes for their next 3 games. Boys team will be in action here on Tuesday. We'll have that one for you against Carlisle. 6:30 tip-off on Tuesday for that one. Some group substitutions getting ready to check into the game. Looking like the last shift for the Demons starters. As another foul is going to get called. They've started to mount a little bit in this 4th quarter. 5 fouls total. That's going to bring 4 subs in. Ashton Long, Sarah Berto, Taylor Mix comes in for the first time. And Reagan Miller back in. So that proposal of yours, Zeph, that she outscores Oskaloosa by herself, still on the table.
Let's see. We're hoping for it.
14 points for Miller, 15 for Oski. They have just 3 in this second half.
One of the 3 Cole sisters doesn't look like they're going to let it happen, though.
Here's Delaney Harbor. Comes out to Pora Cole. Over for Adam. Dasa Cole drives on Ashton Long. Layup is good.
I called it right there.
2 for Oskaloosa. Task becomes a tad more difficult for Reagan Miller. Here's Kroll. 42-17 Demons. This is a Washington team that leads the SEC in points allowed, by which I mean they've allowed the fewest. They've been one of the better, more efficient defenses this season. Kroll stops. Reagan Miller thought about a 3, drives to the corner. Kick out Kroll. She'll try one.
Kroll?
Air ball there. Save to Miller, and a jump ball is called. That will keep possession of Washington. So good hustle there by Ashton Long to get it to Miller. They will, though, Zeph, have 3 on the shot clock here. So
I might have lost my top if Kroll made that 3. That was her first attempt of the season. It could have been her first attempt of the season, or at least at home. She normally plays back to the basket. And
Mix gets it, has to put it up quickly. It's ripped away, though. And running the other way, nearly lost it out of the bounds was Dasa Cole, so almost turned it over right after a good hustle play to get it back.
It's nice to see Taylor Mix get some tick here. The senior playing with the not so starting lineup, but the first couple ladies off the bench.
That 3 was too short. That'll bring another substitution in for Washington. It's Emma Horick coming in. Vivian Kroll will take a seat, gets a good ovation from the Washington crowd. Having a bit of a chuckle with the coaches and bench there on that 3-point attempt. You're right, Seth. Hasn't tried too many, obviously. Kroll and Berto, definitely 2 players who know their roles. They are post-dominant players. Horick has it here. Drives, loses control. It's a scrum on the floor and a jump ball. That'll give possession back to Oskaloosa. So we talked, Steph, in the pregame about Oskaloosa's Deja Foster, who was with the team last year, a senior, graduated, plays over at Kirkwood now. Scored 36 points and had 22 rebounds when these 2 teams met last year. That ended in a 52-44 win for Oskaloosa. Missed the layup. And another, this ball still bouncing around. It'll go back to Washington, but the Indians certainly have missed her this season and in this game. Obviously a pretty major void to fill. She's averaging about 5 points a game at Kirkwood as a freshman. Very good Kirkwood team, I might add. Ashford Long staying aggressive.
Tough foul there.
She'll go to the free throw line with 2:54 to play. Now Washington, interestingly, it'll be, they don't score any more from here. It'll be the fewest points, second fewest points they've scored in a game since that loss to Marion at home. And it'll be the fewest points they've scored in a win. It'll actually, second fewest. Albia, they had 41 in that game. 42 here tonight. 44 against Mount Pleasant.
I was going to say, is this Washington's biggest win of the season, though?
Could be by margin of victory. Have to do some live math on that.
Well, they beat Fairfield by 34.
Jaden Moore into the game for Washington. 3 minutes to play. The Demons seeing this one out. Jocelyn Avia in as well as Iris Dahl. So a lot of the reserves are going to get some big minutes here to end this game.
About 2 minutes and 2.5 minutes left in this one.
Certainly this will make the players' Saturdays. You know, you don't play too many games on a Saturday. Certainly don't want to spoil your weekend with a defeat.
If you're one team.
That is the world we live in sports, right? Can never be both that are satisfied.
Unless it's football, then it can end in a draw.
That's true. And Mahorek the other way. A draw, I've more noticed that both teams are just mad rather than happy. Speaking of football, if you want an American football check, Seth, the Bills and Broncos in the playoffs, 30-30 in overtime right now.
Whoa.
Taylor Mix.
30 and 30?
Taylor Mix draws a foul. She'll go to the line for a couple.
No way. 30 and 30 is...
So a lot more of a stressful game for Josh Allen, Bo Nix, and co. than we've got here.
Wow.
Bills do have the football. It's 3rd and 5 at the Buffalo 12.
That is tough.
Mix, no good on the first free throw, in and out. Has scored a few points off the bench this season. Taylor Mix, good volleyball player for this Washington team. Zeph, as we saw firsthand for that season. Gets the second free throw to go. 2 minutes to play. So Washington, like I said, it'll be their 8th win of the season. They won just 6 last year. They had only won 8 in 2023, so they'll match that total. And if they get one more win, it'll be the most they've had in a season in 3 years. Colin Mulford's done an excellent job with this squad in his first year at the helm. Young coach coming over from Mount Pleasant. There's a steal via the other way. Via lost it, and that turnover will give it back to Oskaloosa.
The reserves put up a point. You'll love to see it.
Shot floated up, no good. Rebound by Iris Dahl. And we'll have a substitution. It's just a quick timeout.
I thought he was stalling a travel. I was like, wait, she lifted, but she didn't go anywhere. She stayed on that pivot. Oh, they're going deep in the bench.
Yeah, one of those substitution timeouts, Seth, that you take a quick one. Like you said, the reserves get in for some extended action. Shot by Iris Dahl is just a bit long. Hitting the deck, still physical the end of this game.
She slid pretty far. Someone might need to mop the floors.
Those subs, by the way, that just came in, Kinley Miksch and Madison Van Winkle, who made her first appearance against West Liberty. That was another blowout win for Washington. There's a shot floated up and in by Naomi Cole.
Naomi Cole for 2.
And driving inside. The foul gets called. That will send Moore to the free throw line.
What I love about basketball is when you have, you see potential in players, and they're not just there yet. But this is a routine sport. You have to keep playing it. This isn't like just because you're tall, you'll be good. Like in football, if you're big, you know how to move someone around, right?
Of course.
But basketball is such a skill-based sport that the more you play it, the more you practice, the better you get. So it's going to be exciting to just see these girls grow and become, better players over the season and over the years.
Yeah, a lot of good participation in this Washington program. And it's a great, feels like the ultimate team sport for me too. Just you only have 5. You can't hide anywhere on the court. If you're not doing anything, you're just inherently really hurting your team. You have to be moving, doing stuff off the ball. That was Pora Cole, by the way, for 2. She's up to 7. Naomi Cole finishing double figures with 10. That one will stay with Washington. 14 seconds left. We'll see if maybe someone else gets the green light here, Zeph, to maybe shoot a last-second buzzer beater.
I know Taylor Mish wants it.
Taylor Mish got it in
senior.
the corner, but a turnover. Loose ball up ahead. Pass
the
intercepted.
steal.
Moore with 6. Moore
and she
got the foul call. And Washington's in the bonus, so that'll put Moore on the free throw line.
She's earned her bruises tonight.
And she's hit the deck a few times since she's come in.
Yes, she has. I have my fingers crossed she makes one of these because she deserves it. She's put in the sweat equity.
A great term, yeah. Exactly right. Moore no good on the first.
Come on, you got it. You can do it. Let's go Moore. Let's go Moore. She's got this one. Take your time.
The second free throw, too strong. Getting it back, though, is Kinley Mix. Had a look at the rim, no good. But that will do it. Washington cruises to a 43-21 victory. The Demons get their 8th win of the season, bouncing back after a tough loss at Keokuk on Friday. Get the 2nd win after 2 games in 2 days as well. So a nice W for Washington. We'll send it to a break when we come back. Well, the Community First Credit Union post-game show right here on the Southeast Iowa Video Network. Once again, your final score, Washington 43, Oskaloosa 21.
At First Credit Union, we're all about making connections, like how we connect you to that dream vacation with a savings account designed to help get you on the flight there. Connect with First today and see why together is better.
I love helping people. I always wanted to help people. That's what I love the most.
We do a really good job of growing our own, but also we are able to take your skills, adapt them to what we need, or grow them as well.
Our leadership group here, they are actively involved, always supportive of our new ideas and innovation here at the hospital.
Washington County Hospital and Clinics. Apply today.
At Washington Lumber and Home Center, our extensive knowledge, great pricing, and a long list of local installation experts, you are guaranteed to get the service you deserve with the quality you should expect. Washington Lumber and Home Center, your local place for great results.
At Wolf Floral, you'll find everything you need to spruce up your summer. Located on the southeast corner of the Washington Square, we've got you covered from small gift items to the finest floral arrangements around. Wolf Floral, unique by choice, not by chance.
Your adventure starts here. Capper Auto Group Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram will get you ready in style. Meet with our friendly and experienced team to find a vehicle that gets you on the road and rely on our service shop to keep you there. Capper Auto Group. See yourself the Capper experience.
In the heart of rural Iowa, where community matters most, the connections we make are made to last. Meet KCTC, your hometown internet, phone, and TV provider. At KCTC, we're not just about technology, we're about people. Our dedicated team are your neighbors, committed to bringing you top-tier services right where you live. We believe in giving back to the community that raised us. Experience the power of a real connection with KCTC. Join us in building a stronger, more connected Southeast Iowa.
Introducing Hy-Vee Market Grill, where every meal is a delight. Start your day with our mouthwatering breakfast options and savor flavorful lunches with friends and family. Cap off your day with our delectable dinners. Hy-Vee Market Grill, where every moment is delicious.
Fairway is the place to be all season long for your grocery needs. Drive through the lane for the snacks and drinks you need to keep you in the game, and don't forget to grab a meal for a post-game feast. Make Fairway your home field advantage.
There are places where all roads lead to families providing for their loved ones and their community. That's where you'll find us. Generation after generation, Farm Bureau Financial Services. It's your future. Let's protect it.
At WCHC, our goal is to take great care of our patients and our staff.
We are able to approach you, take care of your issues, but also give you a path, as far as referrals or treating you right then and there.
Our role in the community is taking care of something that matters to everyone. It's their family and their health.
More than you expect for your health care.
My name is Levi Lyle. I have lived in Kyoto my entire life, but I've been an organic farmer for about a decade. Truly, the reason to do business locally is because of the joy and fulfillment that comes in relationships. Coming to Professional Proteins is an opportunity to work with good people.
Our communities were founded on the strength of local farmers. At CBI Bank and Trust, you can aim high, bank strong. With personalized service and trusted relationships, we'll help take your ag business to the next level with the right loan for your needs. CBI Bank and Trust is here for you.
At Southeast Iowa Cabinets and Strabela Construction, we provide everything from design to complete installation of your kitchen cabinets. For small town service with competitive prices, Southeast Iowa Cabinets and Strabela Construction are here for you. The Connie and Amanda team is dedicated to giving back to our community by actively engaging with our clients, businesses, and the public. When it comes to helping you find your next home, investment, or commercial space, the Connie and Amanda team is here for you. Check out Community Profiles every Thursday, where our host, Greta Clemens, talks with people from around Washington about their stories and highlighting upcoming events. Make sure to tune in to Community Profiles every Thursday at 10 on the Southeast Iowa Live Facebook and YouTube page.
At Seafirst Credit Union, we're all about making connections, like how we connect you to that dream vacation with a savings account designed to help get you on the flight there. Connect with Seafirst today and see why together is better.
I love helping people. I always wanted to help people. That's what I love the most.
We do a really good job of growing our own, but also we are able to take your skills, adapt them to what we need, or grow them as well.
Our leadership group here, they are actively involved, always supportive of our new ideas and innovation here at the hospital.
Washington County Hospital and Clinics. Apply today.
At Washington Lumber and Home Center, our extensive knowledge, great pricing, and a long list of local installation experts, you are guaranteed to get the service you deserve with the quality you should expect. Washington Lumber and Home Center, your local place for great results.
At Wolf Floral, you'll find everything you need to spruce up your summer. Located on the southeast corner of the Washington Square, we've got you covered from small gift items to the finest floral arrangements around. Wolf Floral, unique by choice, not by chance. Your adventure starts here. Caparotto Group Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram will get you ready in style. Meet with our friendly and experienced team to find a vehicle that gets you on the road and rely on our service shop to keep you there. Caparotto Group. See yourself the Capra experience.
In the heart of rural Iowa, where community matters most, the connections we make are made to last. Meet KCTC, your hometown internet, phone, and TV provider. At KCTC, we're not just about technology, we're about people. Our dedicated team are your neighbors, committed to bringing you top-tier services right where you live. We believe in giving back to the community that raised us. Experience the power of a real connection with KCTC. Join us in building a stronger, more connected Southeast Iowa.
Introducing Hy-Vee Market Grill, where every meal is a delight. Start your day with our mouthwatering breakfast options and savor flavorful lunches with friends and family. Cap off your day with our delectable dinners. Hy-Vee Market Grill, where every moment is delicious.
Fairway is the place to be all season long for your grocery needs. Drive through the lane for the snacks and drinks you need to keep you in the game, and don't forget to grab a meal for a post-game feast. Make Fairway your home field advantage.
There are places where all roads lead to families providing for their loved ones and their community. That's where you'll find us. Generation after generation, Farm Bureau Financial Services. It's your future. Let's protect it.
At WCHC, our goal is to take great care of our patients and our staff.
We are able to approach you, take care of your issues, but also give you a path, as far as referrals or treating you right then and there.
Our role in the community is taking care of something that matters to everyone. It's their family and their health.
More than you expect for your health care.
My name is Levi Lyle. I have lived in Kyoto my entire life, but I've been an organic farmer for about a decade. Truly, the reason to do business locally is because of the joy and fulfillment that comes in relationships. Coming to Professional Proteins is an opportunity to work with good people.
Our communities were founded on the strength of local farmers. At CBI Bank and Trust, you can aim high, bank strong. With personalized service and trusted relationships, we'll help take your ag business to the next level with the right loan for your needs. CBI Bank and Trust is here for you.
At Southeast Iowa Cabinets and Strabela Construction, we provide everything from design to complete installation of your kitchen cabinets. For small town service with competitive prices, Southeast Iowa Cabinets and Strabela Construction are here for you. The Connie and Amanda team is dedicated to giving back to our community by actively engaging with our clients, businesses, and the public. When it comes to helping you find your next home, investment, or commercial space, the Connie and Amanda team is here for you.
And we are back here live with the Community First postgame show, live on the Southeast Iowa Video Network. I am here with the star of the night, in my opinion, Reagan Miller. 14 points. Off the bench, defensive hands were everywhere. What are your takeaways from just a great performance tonight?
After that loss from Keokuk last night, I thought that we just really needed to bounce back as a team. And I felt like we did that tonight. Our half-court defense was awesome. We held them to, 21 points? Somewhere around there. Yeah. And, we just did an awesome job on defense tonight, so.
If I'll add something in there, your defense held them to just 3 points in the third quarter. So going back to that half-court set, you guys were just you were unbreakable. What does it feel like when you see that and you're like, this is our potential, moving forward to your next game?
It's awesome to see. Our communication was really good tonight. We really practiced at open gym this morning. Just communicate. We're switching everything. And just really talking on defense helped us a lot tonight.
So focusing on you in this moment, you had 14 points tonight, another double-digit outing for the season. How does it feel to be that impact player coming off the bench for your team? And you're just a sophomore, so you've got some starting lineup time in your future. What does that do for you?
It's awesome to be able to help this team out. We have amazing seniors and upperclassmen and some freshmen coming up, so it's just awesome to be a part of everything and just helping out the team in any way that I possibly can to help get some big wins. So, yeah.
The three-pointers were flying. I think you kicked off that energy and the wealth was passed around. This team can shoot. Moving forward to your next game on Monday against Tempted, what do you think you want to bring from this win here to that one?
Just keep shooting, bring some of that in from this game, and then just our defense, just keep pushing and keeping that Keokuk loss on our minds. I think that was really upsetting for a lot of our whole team. And so just keeping that intensity up through it'll last probably a couple games, and just keeping that up to help us win some more. Take down Tipton on Monday.
Well, you heard it here, folks. Reagan Miller, 14 points tonight, came off the bench. Phenomenal play. Washington Demons get the victory. We'll be right back, or actually, that's all we got for you on the Community First Post Game Show live on the Southeast Iowa Video Network. I'm Zeph Walkerell, signing off.